Hey everyone, it's your girl Emily Curl, and today we'll be joined by country sensation, singer, and songwriter Cam. Check it out. Cam, thank you so much for being here. It's so good to see you. First of all, these past months have been crazy.
Thank you.
How are you doing? How have these last few months been for you?
There's probably about a breakdown every week, to be honest with you.
Truly.
Trying to understand what is going on and process it all. That's an up and down. And then also at the same time, I'm a new mom. So it's very sweet to have this time with a little baby who's smiling and being all adorable.
I love baby Lucy. I'm obsessed with her. She is so cute. Congrats on this new addition to your family. What's been the most surprising thing for you that you learned about being a mom?
It kind of goes back and forth of there's something new every day. And I think it's surprising that I think almost that you don't magically turn into the caricature you have in your mind of now I am a mom and I do XYZ. It's you still forget things and run the wrong things in the wash together and you're not magically a wonderful homemaker or something. But it's fun to be me and be a mom at the same time, figure out what that means for me. I'm enjoying posting way too much pictures, I'm sure, of her on Instagram.
I love it. Oh my God, I always love it.
Oh, good.
I want to talk about your new music too, but specifically I want to start with Redwood Tree. I love that song so much, especially because being back home in Georgia, it sort of made me, when I first heard the song, I was in New York, I was like, oh, I love the song, but then you go home and you resonate with so much of the lyrics. And then I think about you being a new mom and Lucy listening to that song one day. What does that song mean to you? How did that one come to life?
That one, so I had a redwood tree in my backyard as my climbing tree, and I spent a lot of time dreaming in that thing, and I sat down to write it with Anders Moritzen and Tyler Johnson, and Anders knows me real well. He's the one that actually married my husband and I.
Oh, what?
So he knew what that meant, and the two of us struggle a lot when we're on the road. You can't be in two places at once. You can't be out chasing your dreams and spending time with your parents or being at home. And yes, being a parent now, it's another thing. You can't do all of it. And how do you sit with yourself and feel good about that? And it's a big dance trying to figure it out. And so I love this song because it's kind of like a love letter to my parents. They love it. They're like, this is the best song on the album. Just because to them it means so much. And it just, I think thinking about Lucy, and hopefully I play it for her in the car, actually, to be honest, and it quiets her down. She gets very
really
just thinking about Redwood Tree. So,
does she love country music already?
She, I turned on Miranda the other day, and she loved it and then fell red asleep. So it's a mix of I'm glad she's calm.
That's so funny. And calm listening to Miranda. I feel like I wouldn't put that together.
Yeah.
What is going back to that, when you first showed your parents Redwood Tree, what was their reaction?
They were sad and happy, and I think they were definitely, just feeling the same thing. It was nice to have it confirmed, out loud and in a song, which is something I think we're all realizing now. If you feel something, just say it, because it's so nice to acknowledge it out loud, and that's kind of what Redwood Tree is, acknowledging, I love you guys and I miss you.
So I also want to talk about your song Classic. I love that song, and I feel like I've been walking around my house saying, I want to hit rewind, baby. And I feel like it's, especially during this time in quarantine, kind of like what you said, I feel like had we have known all this was happening, which no one could have known, I might have done some things differently before we were in this. And so I think I've been nostalgic for a few things before this time. Is there something specific that stands out to you that you've been nostalgic for during this quarantine time?
Family, we've just been saying, really, mostly it's people, missing people. And I was never a big party person, in terms of, I like small groups and small gatherings. And now I'm starting to really miss just when you're kind of in a big crowd of people at the holidays, the holiday parties I normally dread. A big crowd of people, and everyone's kind of chattering, and it's just getting late, but everyone just really enjoys being around each other a little bit longer. I miss miss that energy. So hopefully that's happening soon.
Yeah, and I think 2022 has been so challenging and life-changing in so many ways, but I think especially for artists, how do you think this time is going to change the way that you interact with fans or tour or create music? Have you already been thinking about that ahead when we are out of this time?
Yeah, I think about it a lot right now, and I'd say like when I do an Instagram live or something, I probably seem borderline desperate because I'm so excited just to interact with people, because it's about, I feel like I write music for myself and for understanding myself. I don't really write it thinking about as much about how people are receiving it, but then when I'm with people, I'm trying really hard to be interactive in those situations. Like I found doing shows with a couch on stage, and I sit there and we just chat, and people really realizing that we're all in the same boat and we're thinking the same things and feeling the same things. And it's so nice, but it isn't something that happens just when you turn a record on. So that thing is like, I'm just dying for that. And so we've been trying to brainstorm ways where even if we're kind of in this setup for a little bit, how can we come up with fun, creative ways to connect with people and have that give and take. So we're working on some of those. So the good thing is that us artists are creative.
So I've been blown away by the adaptability of so many people.
Yeah.
I have to say too, that just made me think, one of my favorite shows truly I've ever been to was seeing you and Sam Smith at Madison Square Garden, right? I mean, that was, it was, that was a night where I was like, I feel like I cried multiple times. I laughed. I was like hugging my friends. I mean, what a beautiful show, truly.
He is one of the artists. I love him because of that. Him, Harry Styles, I feel like it's the same way. Like people that are on stage and I don't think they were born thinking, make me a star. I want to be in front of everyone. They have a similar something that I recognize in myself that is like, I just really want to open myself up and let you feel like you can open yourself up and we validate each other. Ooh, like that's deep good. Down why we do music. And so I see that in Sam's. And then he's also got the beautiful theatrical stage design.
The prisms.
Epic. Ooh.
I love. And I also want to talk about your album, The Otherside, up for pre-order right now, right? Yes?
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so yes, I'm so excited for this one. And you said, I thought it was interesting, you said it was 5 years in the making. Why is that?
Yeah. 5 years, so the last album was 2015. So it's been like a wild journey of, putting out Burning House and putting out Untamed and then starting in on this next cycle and then leaving a label, signing with a new label, trying to being a perfectionist, trying to make it perfect, becoming a mom. It's like a whole set of things where you're in it and you kind of can't realize that you've just been like, soldiering through. And then when you get to the other side, you look back and you're like, wow, I did that. I made it to where I'm at right now, and I'm going to honor how far I've come. Like a lot of learning. And I'm really proud of that, and I'm really happy to have so much music that comes from that space. So yeah, it's been a fun one. But you know what? I'm kind of tickled that they take a moment to come out, like the albums. It's kind of fun, I guess. Yeah,
I mean, it definitely increased the hype. I am ready for this album. Is there a song that you're most excited for your fans to listen to?
It's so fun that a few of them are like Till There's Nothing Left and Redwood Tree and Diane are out, and Classic. I think Classic is probably the one that's perfect for right now. Like perfect for summer, good times, and then once we get to, I don't know.
You might not be able to even tell us yet, so that's okay.
The album is titled After a Track, and that one is gonna blow everyone's mind.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Yeah.
So when is the album releasing? When can we listen to it?
October 30th is when it comes out.
October 30th. All right, I'm writing it in my cal.
Spooky vibes.
Ooh, I'm here for it. Okay, well, I'm so glad you talked about Classic, because I thought in honor of your new song Classic, we could play a quick game called Cam's Classics.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna tell you a scenario and you just tell me your favorite classic thing. All right, so what is Cam's go-to classic movie?
Ooh, I think it's My Best Friend's Wedding.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, I'll take it. Go-to classic song.
Right now, because it reminds me of classic, sort of, is just for some reason, the 12 strings. The Cecilia, you're breaking my heart, you're shaking my confidence daily. The Simon and Garfunkel one.
Oh, I love. All right, what is something classic you wish would come back?
I really want a regular phone, like a house phone with a cord. I don't know why. I'm starting to be like really sick of my phone. So I would love a regular phone.
I always do, yeah, I love it. And I like the ones that are colorful. Like you get a hot pink good phone that sits on the table. Like that's the best.
Yeah. Oh my God, remember the clear ones with all the like, you could see
The
all the
wires.
inside? Yeah.
Actually, that's a good one. I missed that. All right, what is something classic you're fine with letting go of?
Honestly, the beginning line of the song is Lucky Strikes, because my husband, who doesn't smoke anymore, he's like, I found these Lucky Strikes in Argentina, I gotta smoke them, they don't make them like this anymore. And I think like every now and then is, I get it, but overall, if we had to lose something classic, I would lose cigarettes. We don't need those.
Okay, that's fair, that's a good one. All right, what's your go-to classic book?
Ooh, right now it's Be Here Now. Ram Dass is like it's a book, and he's got kind of these pictures, and it's like a meditative understanding of being present.
Oh.
So it's kind of like always sitting around. So if I'm getting lost in like anxiety or something, I can pick up that book and feel really grounded.
Okay, I might have to get a copy of that, especially for right now.
I actually gifted one copy to Harry Styles when I opened for him at the Ryman. I just feel like he's like a little. Everybody's like getting hip right now to like what life is and what it means, and I'm here for it.
What was that show? What was that show like with Harry, by the way?
Amazing, because his fans, all these women, it's amazing because he's like is so connected to them, and they are so welcoming. Like I remember coming up there and being like, okay, you know, like obviously my fans were there too, but like this is a Harry Styles show, this is his vibe, and I get up there and they listened to every single word, and then would erupt, you know, after the end of the song. It's like so special. So I was really thankful.
Is he so great to work with, to collab with?
Yeah, he's such a nice guy. I mean, and he cares about what he's doing. I think he seems very thoughtful.
Okay, so last one, Cam. What's your go-to classic meal?
Mac and cheese.
Ooh, are you like a box mac and cheese? Or okay, yeah, from Velveeta.
Squeeze out it's probably not really cheese, but whatever it is, it's good.
I'll take it. Cam, thank you so much. This has been so great. I always love catching up with you. I can't wait for the new music.
Yes.
This has been great, and hopefully I'll get to see you IRL soon.
Yes, I hope so too. I'm ready. Well, you're not too far. Drive down for a social distance hang.
You know I'd be so down for that. In this thunderstorm too.
I know. Be safe.
All right, thanks Cam. I'll talk to you soon.
See ya.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to stream all of Cam's music on iHeartRadio, including her newest single classic out right now. And don't forget to pre-save her album, The Otherside, out soon. I'll see you next time.